Hi. So, yeah, here I am in my camper van, sitting and thinking, as I usually do. So, this is my life right now. I live in this van, this camper van, and it's really, it's something I really love. But at this time, I feel it's like I've had enough of everything. I just, I know I have that from time to time when I just need to escape, and yeah, but I feel that this time I pretty much had to just get away really this time and just be with myself. I have my phone switched off. I just I'm in nature. It's like there's no other choice. I just have to escape all of that, that stuff. That quit my job. I I'm really I'm not really reaching out to friends anymore. I'm just um, yeah, I can't. I don't answer calls. I'm really. I'm just. Yeah, escaping it all. Because what I need, it's to not be constantly, you know, occupied with things. Just feel that someone is on me all the time. Um, and, all that stress and that things which has to be done all the time. It's always something. And I've had it. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of it. And I just want to scream, leave me alone. At the same time, this is a bit of it's difficult because the people I feel that are on me are people I really care about. Most of them are really lovely people. They want to, they want to talk to me. They want to be with me. And I guess this is the struggle. And it's quite strange, something I've been thinking a lot about, that I guess has to do with the sensitivity or something. I mean, of course, we can have differences within this high sensitivity, but it's like we can't stand people. I mean, yes, we do need people we do need people, absolutely. We are that's something we need, and we love people. We of course love people that we feel are the right people, so to say, people that we feel a connection with. But at the same time, we are also, of course, this also differs if you're extroverted or introverted, but I am introverted, definitely. Even though I've been most of my life, I feel that I have been acting extroverted, and I think this is something. Um, I have really put on this mask, and I've been. If I see someone I know in town, I just, yeah, hello, how you doing? I'm not usually the one that, oh, I hope you don't see me, even though I might feel that way. But usually I go, oh, hello, how you doing, and all of that stuff. Well, that's how I've been doing. Uh, Even though I don't really want to, I just want to do my thing. I don't want to constantly small talk everywhere I go. But I have been doing that too, like a lot. I've been, I've been, I've been also going out. That's something also that I realized I never liked to go out, drink. It's usually a recipe for something bad. Alcohol, a lot of people, noise, just makes you go crazy. And you can numb that with alcohol, which I've also done, and it usually doesn't end very well. And I don't mean, numbing feelings with alcohol and like when you go out on one night, you perhaps I've been drinking too much. Yes, absolutely. I can admit that. And it's led to some things. But I see now that has been like a tool for being able to stand the noise, the people, everything, and relax a bit. And that's what alcohol does to all of us. It helps us relax. But it's a very thin line. When you cross that line, then you are just, yes, you know what happens. But yeah, I wanted to get back to why am I here right now? Why am I, why am I distancing myself to everyone I know, to people I care about, to society, to all that. A couple of years ago I hit the wall, which I've been talking about in other videos, and of course this is one of the big things that made the cup run over, so to say, and I've had enough. I think it's something that I've been building up, all of this which I talked about, acting extroverted, acting in different ways, which is not actually what I feel is right. But I have believed that this is how you have to be as a human. You have to be people-pleasing, you have to be social, you have to, all of this, all of that. And I've been doing that most of my life, and it hasn't all been bad. It hasn't all been bad, absolutely not. I know that if I would have said no to all of these things, I've missed so much that now are very beautiful memories, because I said yes, but actually I wanted to say no, but in the end I'm glad I said yes. So that's some of that. But on the other half, it also so many times that I wanted to say no, but I said yes, and in the end I realized, this just took my energy. It didn't give me any value at all. All it was to, act in a way which I thought was, act in a way I thought I needed to act, and to be a good friend or a good person, or just to be there for people that wanted to hang out with me, or wanted me in the group, and that's very nice, of course. I mean, I'm at the same time I'm very happy, of course, that they want me to be a part of that, because that's what I wanted to talk about. That I guess it's a thing that we don't want to be with people usually. In many cases, we want to be alone. But how is it that so many people want to be with us? I can't understand that calculation. How can we be so incredibly distant from what we feel, and act this way? Well, we are so good actors that people feel, oh, I really want to be with that guy or that girl, with that person that is so, he acts like he really wants to be with us, and I feel, seen and heard, and we are that person, but we aren't actually, because we are this person which want to be left alone. We want to, don't call me, don't talk to me. I want to be alone. I want to do my thing. I want to be at home with my cats or whatever. I just want to, be alone, but at the same time, we give the impression that we are so social and we really want to hang out. And I can't understand this, even though I have been doing this so much. How is this possible? It must mean that we are incredibly good actors. That we build our life in a way that is actually so distant from ourselves. And that is sad. It is weird. I just don't understand. So all of this acting, which I choose to call it acting, but it's the weird thing about this is that we don't actually, okay, here comes this person, okay, I'm gonna switch to this personality or whatever I choose to call it, this acting person. No, it's not really like that. It's like we don't we are not really aware that we do it. It just happens by itself. And I believe that this is going to continue to happen if we don't reach that point, which I did a couple of years ago when I crashed, and I've now been trying to understand why did I crash. And that was, of course, many things, but I can see that this is definitely one of those things that have slowly been building my whole life. Saying yes when I wanted to say no, and being this acting person. And I think it's not until you reach that, well, I don't know, but in my case, it seems that I really needed a punch or a crash to start to dig in all of this and understand what happens. What was the patterns, what was the way I've been living that has been leading to me being unaware that I switch, leading to me being unaware that I distance, that I, leave myself to become that person, which is not really me. And I can see that I have not been aware that this is happening. I have not actually been connected to myself. What is it that I really feel? What is it that I want? That has been the big thing, because I can't see myself. I couldn't see myself because I've been pushing this guy away because I have to be like that. I have to be like that, pushing him down, pushing him further down. Until one day when he just, had enough and hits with everything, all that pressure has been building up. I wanted to link that to Carl Jung, which is was talking about this. He talks about the shadow, our own shadow, which has been constantly pushed down all of these years. And this person, this pushed down person, is going to as soon as he or she gets the possibility, he's going to strike back. This person is going to strike back. It's going to it could be at, you know, the slightest, the smallest inconvenience, the smallest, you know, disagreement, for example. We could burn off. It could explode. And this is what's a bit difficult and a bit sad, because this can happen when we least want it to happen, so to say. Maybe I'm talking to someone I really care about, and we have this smallest disagreement, and I explode. And it's not because of that disagreement we have at this very moment. It happens to be one of those little gaps where this pushed down person strikes back. And that can happen now and then. But for me, for this couple of years ago, I feel that this guy completely had enough. So he took all of that and just fought back. And it wasn't that I exploded in some kind of disagreement. It was that I got burned out. I woke up one morning and I can't get out of bed. And that's what Carl Jung talks about. It's going to happen. And it could be this person that's always been people pleasing, always been saying yes when he or she wants to say no, always been that nice guy. We have been too nice. The guy, the girl that has been too nice, it's not possible to be that nice in the long run. And I'm not saying that I've always been an angel or something. That's not the case, because things can really, it can of course hurt other people when I didn't want to, or I didn't mean to. Of course that also happens, but what I mean is that it's this constantly being there for, you know, it's that constantly distancing ourselves from ourselves, doing that constantly, not really listening to ourselves but listening to everyone around us. That's what leads to, yeah, what I call, and what's Carl Jung also says, is being too nice all the time. That so we actually need to be less nice. And that sounds really sad. And living in a world where we can be too nice is just sad, I think. But it's not about being mean. That's not what it is. It is about creating those boundaries. That actually it's okay to say no without hurting someone else. You know, we need to have there has to be a possibility to create those boundaries, and not always be available. If someone calls and texts, you answer directly. No, you answer when you want to answer. You don't automatically say yes if someone wants to hang out and do that thing. No, if you feel, no, I don't want to, you say that. No, I don't want to. And yes, it sounds very easily when we sit like this, but I know how hard it is. So it's really about taking those small steps. It's starting to rain here. It's quite cozy to be in a camper when it rains. But yeah, taking those small steps. Maybe not answer directly someone calls. Text, I call you back later. I'm busy right now, or I If someone wants to hang out, maybe, actually, can I get back to you? Can I call you later? Give some room to think. Because when someone asks, it's very easily to just automatically say yes. But give yourself some space. Say, I call you later. Okay, I'm sitting here and telling you what to do, but I'm struggling with this myself. So it's really easy to tell others what to do, but I know how hard it is. I just wanted to reflect about this, and I would love to hear your opinions on this. How do you deal with this? What's your did you reach a point when you crashed, or what happened, or were you able to avoid a crash, and you've seen yourself what you're doing and understand this? That's very well done in that case. But I would love to hear. Yes, so that's it. I've reached a point where I just have to escape from everything. That's why I'm here, because this gives me space. I can go away from everything. I have my little space. Right now, this is the best thing. But yeah, then we come to the next thing. Should I be doing this forever? Should I constantly escape everything? No. But I don't know what will happen. I don't know. Right now, I just need to be here, sitting in the forest, being with myself, meditating, reading, being creative with my own things. And I believe that something good will come out of this. But I have to be less nice right now. Unfortunately, I'm going to be less available. And of course, I still care about the good people in my life. Of course I do. I mean, if something, out of the ordinary happens, of course I'm going to be there. But for the ordinary things, I'm just going to be here. And I probably won't answer when you call. I'll call you later, okay? Well, that's what I have for today. Yeah, I like to reflect a bit like this. And as I said, I would love to hear from you. What's your thoughts about this? And yeah, be yourself. Take care.